I'm gonna be making some tea, and I'm sorry, this is a lid for my potatoes. That's in another video. I have a pot full of water, and then I'm gonna make like sort of a simple syrup. I'll show you that. Got my big thing of sugar. This is my grandmother's recipe to make Lipton tea. So I've got, I think it's like 1 cup, but watch, I'm gonna put a lot in here because we like it really, really sweet. Oops, it needs to be on. I put it on high until it boils. Once it boils, I add my tea bags, and then I turn it off for at least an hour. Well, she did it for 30 minutes, but I do that. I take the tea bags out after 15 minutes, and then I let it sit for a while so it can cool. Okay, hold on, that's my potatoes. So I know you can, well, I was gonna say you can hear it, but it stopped making noises. So I stir all the sugar in until it looks like it's dissolving into the water, and that becomes like a simple syrup. Like, even though it's not like thick like a simple syrup, but it's got that taste of that flavor of simple syrup. So if you ever had sweet tea from a restaurant or whatever, some taste a little funky, like, okay, McDonald's sweet tea is the perfect example. It tastes similar to McDonald's sweet tea, and that's how I tried to make my tea. I got this from my grandmother, and I used to go over to her house and take care of her and make her tea for her, and we just did it like this. And I think that's good. I let it stir for about 1 minute because I set the timer. So, and then I will add the tea bags when it starts boiling. Also want to take note, if you are trying to make some simple sweet tea, you do not want to put the lid on the pot because you want it to boil, and if the lid's on the pot and you're sitting down doing something, it'll boil over and it's going to make a big old mess in your kitchen. Who wants to clean up a mess? So just recommend, do not put a lid on the pot. You want the water to boil. Once it comes to a boil, that's why I put it on a high heat, and I leave it at a high heat until the water is boiled, and it takes about a few minutes to boil. Once it's boiled, that's when you turn off the heat. Set your timer for at least 15-20 minutes after you put the tea bags inside the pot. Then after the timer goes off, then you take the tea bags out. You can get like a little strainer or something to help, because I do it with my hands sometimes and it's so hot it burns my hands, but you could do like a little type of strainer. But I'll show you another technique of what I can do, because sometimes I'm just want to get it done and hurry up and squeeze it with my hands. But I'll let you know the rest of the process. Okay, it's starting to boil, so I need to get these out as fast as I can. So I do this, and I'm going to show you what I do with the tea bags. So I've got 5, and we like them really, the tea really strong. I sometimes use 6, but then it gets, some people don't like it that strong. So just do 5. I get this, and now I take all these little ends. Yeah, it's boiling really bad. It's ready. So take it like here, and then what I do is I rip those off. Make sure there's no paper, because nobody wants to eat paper. So I just do that because in case the paper gets in my tea, and then it's gross. So then I just tie it, and then I'll show you over here. See how boiling it is? Stick it in there. Turn my set my timer for 15 minutes, and now I'm gonna turn it off. And there we go. And then I'll show you. Alright, so my tea is done, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it sit here for like until it cools off, so I can be able to get in my container, my pitcher. Oh no, it's stuck. And the other thing is, I know which I do this sometimes, and what you're hearing sizzling is bacon, because I'm also making, that's probably in number 36 or 37, I don't know. I'm multitasking, making 3 videos. So I'll just do it this way. Try to squeeze out what I can out of it. Sometimes I do my hands and it's super hot and I'm getting splashed with bacon. which it's time to flip that too. So anyways, after this is done, I'll show you after it's all done. I'll be transferring it over to the pitcher, and I'll be ready for some tea tonight. Also, now at this point, you can have the lid on. I should have had the lid on when I turned it off, but that way nothing gets inside of it. So I'll just leave it on until it gets cooled off. Okay, my tea is done. It's pretty much cooled off. So now I'll just pour it in here and put it in the fridge. I am going to make another pot and put in another pitcher because we drink tea pretty fast in this house. And I had a gallon tea jar, but because I poured hot tea into it, it broke my glass. So I had to go to Walmart and get another one. But anyways, thank you for watching. And please, hold on. Okay, so please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it if you guys can subscribe to my channel so I can have my channel to grow. I will continue on making more videos for you. And I hope you like watching. Thank you for watching. Bye. Well, here's my refreshing tea. It tastes really, really good. Add some ice cubes. That is really good. Thank you for watching.